On October 10, 2025, President Donald Trump shocked the world by threatening a 100% tariff on all Chinese imports. This wasn't a minor tweak, it was a declaration of economic war, set to take effect by November 1st. Trump made the announcement on Truth Social, canceling a planned meeting with President Xi Jinping and signaling a new, confrontational phase in US-China relations. The trigger: China's move to tighten control over rare earth mineral exports, crucial for tech and defense. Trump called China's actions hostile and a moral disgrace, vowing to retaliate with US export controls on critical software. The US is now leveraging its tech dominance as China flexes its grip on minerals. This isn't just about trade, it's forward name scan. Forward diskursten. It's a strategic battle for control over the building blocks of the modern economy. With diplomatic channels closing, tariffs and export bans are now the weapons of choice. The stakes: who controls the future of technology and economic power. The world is bracing for impact. Rare earth metals, 17 elements with unique properties, are hidden inside nearly every device you own. They're not truly rare, but finding and refining them is tough, making them invaluable for smartphones, electric cars, wind turbines, and more. Without rare earths like neodymium or europium, modern tech would be bulkier, less efficient, or impossible. Their importance goes beyond gadgets. US military hardware, from missiles to fighter jets, relies on a steady supply. Any disruption isn't just economic, it's a national security threat. On October 9, 2025, China expanded export controls to 5 more rare earths and the tech needed to process them. This move tightens China's grip on the entire supply chain, from mine to finished product. By restricting both materials and know-how, China is blocking rivals from catching up. The world's tech future now hinges on these invisible elements. China's dominance in rare earths is no accident, it's the result of decades of strategy. As of 2024, China mines 60% and processes nearly 90% of the world's rare earths, giving it near total control. Even US mined ore often ends up in Chinese refineries. Beijing claims export controls are for national security, but many see it as economic leverage. Trump argues this was China's plan all along: to hold the world captive and use rare earths as a geopolitical weapon. This isn't the first time. China cut off rare earths to Japan in 2010 during a dispute, shaking global markets. Now, the stakes are global, with China signaling it's ready to use its monopoly to protect its interests. The message is clear: China holds the keys to the tech future. A 100% tariff on Chinese goods would hit American families hard. Prices on everything from phones to appliances would soar. Companies face a tough choice: absorb costs or pass them to consumers, risking profits and jobs. Industries relying on rare earths, like tech and auto, could see shortages and production delays. Layoffs and economic uncertainty loom, especially for businesses tied to Chinese supply chains. While tariffs aim to bring manufacturing home, building a US rare earth supply chain is slow and costly. The Trump administration is pushing to mine and refine rare earths domestically, but it'll take years. For now, the crisis exposes America's vulnerability and the urgent need for supply chain security. The economic and national security stakes have never been higher. The world stands at a crossroads. Will the US and China step back, or plunge into a full-blown trade war? Negotiations could ease tensions, but both sides are digging in. If tariffs hit and China retaliates, a cycle of escalation could fracture global supply chains and force countries to pick sides. Companies may rush to reshore or move production to allied nations, but it's a slow, expensive shift. This standoff is about more than tariffs. It's a battle for technological and economic supremacy. The decisions made now will shape the global order for decades. The world is watching to see which path we choose.